Hello everybody and welcome to this video where I'm going to be showing you how I'm going to change the video quality of my upcoming videos on Daggerwind Vlogs and also Machinery Restorer. I'm going to be changing my GoPro Hero 3 Plus with a brand new GoPro. I've been saving it for a while for this and I have just decided to go for it now and buy it. So before I do show you the new one, I'm just going to show you the old one, and you can see it's actually pretty good. It works very well. It's got a dirty lens, I need to clean it with a lint-free cloth, but it's old and the video quality could be better, and I also would like to have a screen on the back as well. So what I've done is I have purchased a GoPro Hero 5 Black, and yeah, these things are not cheap, but is it going to be worth it? In this video I'm going to be doing a comparison between the two to see if I have just wasted £420 or if I have just invested in a very good product. So it can do up to 4K at 30 frames per second, 1080 at 120 frames per second, and also it can be submersed down to 10 meters without the extra casing. So what I'm going to do is just have a very quick unboxing. I'm not going to go into any serious depth with this. I'm just going to basically show you what you get in the package and also just a very quick setup. I'm not going to take the tour, which it gives you on screen. It's just going to be a case of putting the date in and shooting some video, because that's what I want to do. So yeah, first things first, here it is. We have got a very stylish Hero 5. So the thing which is just strikingly obvious is that it's got the brand new screen, and I think actually this might be the first GoPro with the integrated screen as standard. You could always buy them as extras. So what I'm going to do is remove it off its stand so we can actually get into the box below, so I can show you exactly what you get. I actually think it'll be the fairly standard stuff though, just some warranty information and maybe a cable or so. But what I'll do in a second is I'll show you these side by side, just so we can really appreciate the difference between the two. We're in the box. Looks like you get some stickers. You also get a piece of information which tells you exactly how to mount it onto various things and how to start. Quick start guide. We've also got, the very interesting instructions and warranty information, and then beneath here we've got the charging cable and also various mounts for fitting it to different areas, adhesive mounts. So yeah, they should come in handy, but it's always worth buying a few more of them. Oh, and also the battery as well, which is very important if this thing is going to work properly. I'm not sure if it's going to be charged or not, so we may have to charge it up first. It actually sits in its outer casing, but the camera itself is waterproof. Whereas the other cameras, the Hero 3s for example, they're not waterproof themselves. They always have to be in the windproof and waterproof casing. So yeah, it looks like a very neat camera. Now the battery and the card compartment are together at the bottom. This, in my opinion, is better than the 3 Plus, because in the 3 Plus you had to have the card in the side, and the cover used to always, well, it wouldn't always fall off, but it was just a bit of a faff. And obviously this GoPro has to do it in a way that everything is waterproof. So the more compartments, obviously, the more susceptible things are going to be. But here we go, just taking a look at them side by side. Obviously the Hero 5 has got the rectangular lens, mainly because it is, like I say, it can actually go underwater without the extra casing, whereas the Hero 3 doesn't. And then on the back, well, the Hero 3 is just terrible. it's rubbish, but the Hero 5 is stylish, and it's also very useful with its touchscreen. But obviously that isn't the screen. We're just going to take the cover off. It's just to make it look like a bit impersonation of the screen for just when it's in the packaging, basically. But yeah, it should come in handy, and it should make navigating the controls much easier. So what I've done is I've put it back into its casing, and what we're going to do now is try and shoot some video with the Hero 5 and the Hero 3. But I suppose it's going to give us a few options first. Yes, it's welcoming us. Welcome to the GoPro. English. Okay, we need to set the date, and yeah, it's not in its usual format for the UK. Okay, and now for the time. I actually have no idea what time it is. It's around midday, that's what I would say. Yes, it is now 1:13 PM. Yes, that would do. GPS, this allows you to put information onto the photos and your videos to know where you've actually shot them. And yeah, here's the camera tool, which I'm not going to bother with. So what I've done is I've just jumped cut. I did go through the camera tool, but I didn't actually show you. And what we're going to do is just set it to the maximum resolution, which is 4K, but you can only have it at 30 frames per second. So as it's all touchscreen, it's very simple to change between the different options here. You can tap on the screen for the frames per second options, which is what I'm going to do here. As it says 60 frames per second is not supported at 4K. There is a nice face reveal. And yeah, 30 frames per second is the most we can do, which is still very good. So, time to compare the two. On the left, the Hero 3, and on the right, the Hero 5. First things first, we have got some footage shot on the 3 Plus. This is for low light, and actually, it doesn't look very bad at all. It looks nice. There is a bit of fuzziness, but on the whole, it's in a way better than I was anticipating. Now, we've got the Hero 5. Low light conditions are very important to me, especially when in the workshop. Obviously, low light conditions on a camera I'm talking about. I don't like to work in the dark. So, yes. Next we have got inside a polytunnel. Here is the 3 Plus. It's okay, but a bit fuzzy. And now for the Hero 5. The colour is much stronger and clearer. Much more clarity. And finally, the tractor. Now, I'm disappointed with myself because I left the waterproof door on the 3 Plus, which means that the sound can't really be compared. However, I have compared the two on another video, and the Hero 5 is much clearer and it's much better at picking up vocals from quite a considerable distance. Anyway, this is the 3 Plus recording, in case you're wondering. And in a second, we're going to have the 5. Here we go. So as you can see, it is much crisper. It isn't quite as easy to see the quality difference if you're watching this on a lower quality screen yourself, obviously. In fact, to really appreciate it, you need to be watching on a 4K screen, but not always possible. But I just thought I'd show you the difference between the two. It does seem to be considerable, it seems to be worth it, and the fact that it's got a very good built-in microphone and screen just in itself makes it worth it. So that's it for this video. Thank you for watching, and look out for some videos filmed on the new camera.